Ouch. I'm trying to get back to my old happy-go-lucky self as I'm healing through this. Hey y'all, it's me Marty, and today we're gonna make a piece. So here we go. Okay, get situated here. I got my camera on my phone on my tripod, but I have it on a selfie stick on the tripod so I can be over my Scrollsawn so you can have a better view for once. So maybe this will be a better better how-to video. We'll see. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Got my pattern here. I don't know, I want to lay it out. Go this way. Something like this. So again, this is the peace. It says peace, and then it's got a star, and it's got a dove. It's just one of my favorite decorations, things I make for Christmas, and I haven't made one yet this year, so I thought I'd make one. This is just a, again, I make a lot of my template, my patterns out of distempered hardboard, or this is actually thin plywood, some scrap I had, but just anything thin works for a good template, and then you just trace it. So yeah, and I'm gonna make it in some a nice pretty piece of poplar here with some neat designs and swirls in it. I like to, since it's peace with a star and a dove, I like to use a lighter colored wood. Sometimes I'll use aspen or pine or maple, something that's light colored. Sorry, I'm trying something new with my tripod here, and it's balancing here and wiggling all over. So, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm starting to feel better slowly. So, a little more energy, and just trying to work on this slowly. Working on some little things around the house. Finishing Christmas projects, little things, little gifts, and Christmas ornaments, writing Christmas cards. I'm going to finally start making cookies today, and just start wrapping presents and just little things. I'm getting a walk or two in every day and just trying to slowly recover from this. Heal, but also try to be active. Get out and get fresh air. And I'm getting through this. So this has been a big struggle, a big trial for me, this prostate journey and surgery and recovery and everything. But it's nothing, I know, compared to what a lot of people suffer through, and what a lot of people have suffered through for months and years. And this is just something I've been going through for a while. It's been a hard thing for me because I'm usually fairly healthy, and this has been a hard one. And a lot of things have gone with it, but thank you so much for your prayers, and I am healing and getting through it, and I just pray for all you. Many of you going through bigger, harder things than this, and some I didn't even realize, and I'm praying for you. And I just pray God does miracles in your lives and heals you of different things, but even more than that, that God gives you peace and joy and hope and comfort. I think I got all the inside cut. Oh, I missed one. Let's see here. Between the C and the dove here. So there's a few inside cuts on this one. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, one more. One more on the bottom here. Okay, yep, that is good. Now, see if I can do this without getting up. Reach my screw gun, whoa, with my drill bit in it. A lot of times I'll do this on the drill press. I have a little mini drill press next to my other scroll saw out in the shop. This is my extra scroll saw I have in our mud room in the house. So I'm gonna just use my screw gun here to do it here. So I'm just gonna put a piece of scrap pine under here, pre-drill holes for the inside cuts. Okay, one more here. I think that's it. In the E, in the A, in the C, in the E, there, in the dub. Oh, one more. Yeah. Could have actually used a smaller drill bit, but that's one I had in there for, I was drilling for Christmas ornaments. My drill now. Trying to do this without getting up. Okay. Okay. All right. And when I make things that are a decoration that's a stand-up decoration like this, when I do something like this, or names or words or anything where I want it flat on the bottom, then it just makes sure the pattern is on the bottom. Then you already know that part's flat. You don't have to cut a straight line and try to make the bottom flat. It's already flat. So just use the bottom of the board as long as it's straight. And I make a lot of things out of just three-quarter inch material. And when I do names and words and decorations like this, it works out nice because they just stand up on their own without having a base. Okay. So we're going to cut this out. I'm going to get it out of this big piece of wood first. And I'm going to try to save some of the wood because I could use all this here for like 3D reindeer or prayer crosses or different things. So I get a lot out of the wood I use. Try to use every little piece. None of it scrap. Okay. Oh, my tripod keeps moving. Sorry about that. Different kind of tripod thing going on here. Anyway, okay. Okay. And when I cut something, I always do the inside cuts first, just to get them out of the way. Especially because you have a bigger piece to hold on to when you're doing the inside cuts. You know, if you do the outside first, then everything's smaller. You know, it really makes a difference when it's a small thing, but I just like to always get them out of the way. They're not my favorite part, so get them done quick and then do the outside. Tape on my finger. Oh, yeah, I have tape issues. I all know that. I got to figure out a better dust blower thing here. I just kind of made this up. Got to get a better deal going here. let's see here. Okay, there we go. So, a couple of things here. A lot of times when you're doing inside cuts like that, the piece will just pop out. And if you kind of just twist the blade a little bit, it'll actually pop it out. Just makes it easier to take the blade out. So see, now I can take it out without that part being in the way. So it's kind of nice when it pops out. Another thing, I pretty much take the line. What I mean is, you know, I trace the pattern. Well, that pencil line actually made it narrower than the actual pattern. So I like to take the line, and then that's a little bit closer to the exact pattern. And then it's less, you know, less pencil marks to erase afterwards. So I basically try to take the line. That one didn't quite pop out. It's a little bit bigger. Another thing, I just kind of use the pattern as a guide. Sometimes I'll go a little deeper, a little wider, and sometimes I'll just, you know, do it a little different to make it unique, and that's okay. The big thing is, like right there, I made the nose of the dove a little sharper. It just looks a little nicer. And I make the points on the stars sharper than I did on the pattern. Just looks nice on a star. So, and that's the thing, to just make the project your own. I mean, even if it's a pattern you got from somebody or you bought or whatever, you know, I like to make things each one a little bit different. It's one of a kind. Where this is custom woodworking. Even if you're using patterns, each one can be unique and special. There, it popped out. And see, it didn't meet up real good there, so you just go through and just cut that little divot out. And sometimes it's almost like sanding. Just kind of creep up on it and get that little piece out. y'all are wondering what that noise is, I have a shop vac hooked up to my scroll saw and hooked up to a foot pedal, which works really nice. So I have my scroll saw on, and when I hit the foot pedal, it turns the saw on and my shop vac at the same time. I just have a little shop vac on the bottom, kind of getting some of the dust, not all of it, but it helps. Yeah, inside cuts take time. That's why I don't like really detailed scroll saw projects, you know, fretwork type things with lots of inside cuts. It's just, I like quicker projects that are really nice, that don't have a lot of inside cuts, and that also leave a lot of wood, because I like to see the wood. A lot of projects have a million inside cuts and there's hardly any wood left. It's a lot of work and there's hardly any wood to see. I like to see the grain of the wood, so I don't like a lot of inside cuts. See how the piece wasn't popping out once I cut it? So I just kind of moved the blade a little bit, or I actually moved the wood, and it actually caught the piece and flipped it out. Just helps, and you don't got to try to pull it out, because it gets bound between the blade and the wood. So it's nice when those little pieces pop out on their own. Yeah, I hadn't made a piece yet this Christmas, so I thought I'd make one. Okay, one more inside cut. Okay. Yep, and that's all the inside cuts. Hope you're enjoying this video, as we all need a little bit of peace. Okay, now what I usually do, you know, I think, you know, when you're scroll sawing, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise, whatever works for you. You can do it different every time. I was thinking the other day, which way do I go? I think I, in general, usually go counterclockwise. And when I'm doing a piece like this, I usually start on the bottom on this side and I go around. And then I do the, you know, the little divots on the end or on the bottom. But I usually start on the bottom and go counterclockwise. So another thing, when you're scroll sawing a piece, you could do the whole thing or you can just do it in sections. Sometimes I do it in sections. And the reason I took that out now is so that I can do that, the edge of the star sharp. So now I can come in from the top of the star. And then I'm just going to go in and out to make the star point sharp. Whoop. Got stuck in the blade there. Oh, I see what's happening. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes your blade isn't cutting straight. And it kind of does a thing like that. Sometimes you got to actually go upside down and go like this. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Whoop. Oh, I got a divot there. I don't like that. Huh. Good night. Make sure my table is straight here. Maybe my blade is just a little bent. Sometimes that happens, but that's all right. Okay. Sorry, my tripod keeps moving here, and then I look at the camera and I'm like, whoa, it's not even in center. And there you are. Peace. Peace. So there you are. A Scrollsawn Peace decoration. Hope you like this little how-to video. Just felt like doing a video. I haven't been doing many lately, and it just makes me feel good to make a video and share my life with y'all. So I hope you like this. Nice little decoration. Just the word peace with a star and a dove made out of poplar. Kind of bright and happy and cheery, and a nice little decoration. And that's the thing. I just pray this Christmas season that you all experience peace. Don't get into all the hoopla and commercialism of Christmas and all the busyness and stress, and I know that's there, but don't focus on it. Focus on the real reason for the season, Jesus, celebrating his birth and that God came into the world to save us. So I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for watching this, and we'll see you on the next one.